Hey everyone, welcome! Traveling Karina here with part 2 of my answers to the top questions asked about Grand Muthu Cayo Guillermo. I do have another video answering questions about this resort, so if I don't end up answering your question here, there is a possibility that I answered it in part 1. So definitely check out that video after watching this one. Is the beach at Grand Muthu Cayo Guillermo rocky? The beach attached to this hotel is not rocky. There is a rocky area directly in front of the pools at the gazebo, but that is not the beach area. Because you can see the ocean from the pools, and because this is a highly pictured area, that is probably why there is a misconception that the beach is rocky. But there is a whole other area to the right of the pools, if you are looking in the direction of the ocean, that will lead you to a beautiful beach. The beach is incredible. They groom it daily and there are many huts and chairs available. The beach is also quite long and is a good walk because there are other resorts along the way. What kind of coffee pods should I bring for the room? I do not drink coffee and I don't know much about coffee machines, but I did take a couple pictures of the machine in my room and the pods that were there with it so that you could have an idea of what to expect. What currency and gift items should a Canadian use to tip? I covered the tipping topic in my last top questions video, but I think it's important to cover it again and add a few notes. Keep in mind that tipping is very personal and not everyone can tip the same. I'm going to share with you what my friend Christine and I do, and you can use these tips for ideas and examples. When it comes to money, Canadian bills are preferred because Cuban banks accept them. But it is important to note that the bills cannot be used if they have bad folds, writing on them, or any rips or tears. The banks will not accept them. You can use coin for tipping. Anything is appreciated, but again, the banks will not accept them. So the Cubans will need to find a way to convert to bills later. So what my friend and I like to do is we will ask our friends if they need anything converted at the end of our trip with any of the bills that we have left over. You may also notice coins on display at the bars. These are waiting to be changed to bills. There is no need to change your money to Cuban pesos or American dollars. Tipping $5 bills can add up quickly. You do not have to tip every time you see someone. Cubans are hard workers, so please do so if you're able to, but it's understandable if you can only tip $5 every once in a while. For example, you can tip $5 for your first drink and then hold off for a couple. As I mentioned before, you should tip what you feel is appropriate. What I'm showing you here are examples of what we leave our room attendant. We leave little gifts every day of either items we have at home that we do not use, or we purchase little items from the dollar store. Items like candy, personal hygiene, toys, over-the-counter medications, gum, the list goes on. These things are difficult to find in Cuba, so anything that you can bring is greatly appreciated as tips. Another thing we like to do is buy a bunch of candy and toiletries and create gift bags to hand out to the gardeners and other individuals that may not get tips all the time. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you found this helpful and make sure to check out my other videos on this resort. Thank you.